Your host, Belle, and the Cannabis Kid. Our show features news, interviews, and all the latest information about safety and everything medical cannabis related in Tucson, Arizona, and the world at large. Please give us a call live at 646 Follow us on all social media or email we'd like to thank you Tucson and CBSC for our many sponsors for making us every those price certifications in town. You'll find gift products, accessories, and all things related to medical cannabis education. 4826 East Broadway Boulevard or online at tumbleweedshealth.com. And remember, be smart, be safe, and educated. All right. Woo! Welcome to Weedsday Wednesday, everybody. There it is. Here's the theme song. All right, Silver Sister. I think you're good now. All right. For anybody, when is it? It's tomorrow. 2 days it's over. Merry Christmas. Oh, gotta love it. Ready? What did you get your dealer for Christmas? Not even kidding. Come on. Dealers deserve something new. She can't laugh. And then I look up and I go, you did this. You made me. Oh, you did it. You did it. Makes me not as responsible. All right. Welcome to Weedsday Wednesday. Second to last show of the year. Can't even believe it. Weedsday Wednesday here. I don't know why. Of course. Oh, man. Something went wrong with the something went wrong with our chat. And of course, this might be the one day I get to say hi to Open Hour. Hold on. Hold everything. Let's see. Let's see if we can just do it again. Oh, okay, we are live again. Okay. Well, dagnabbit, for some reason the chat in my computer is not letting me see anything, which sucks because that's lame. Because Open Hour, I hope you're there. I hope you're going to have an awesome Christmas, and I hope you get some good groovy gifts and some ganja, some hash maybe. That would be a nice Christmas gift. Yeah, I want to send Belle Star a little bit of hash, not a little bit of Lexus, a little bit of hash. Although you can send both. We like both. These next couple episodes are just going to be chillax for those who are here or not even awake. Shh, you're waking the baby. Yeah, you can just listen to the show later, but it's going to be a chill one. So just, grab some coffee, some things you may have heard before, but I like to play the repeats when I want to just chillax, but I also want to have a show. All right, so let's see. Well, there is news. First of all, let's give a shout out to Tumbleweeds Health Center in the Goodleaf at 6224 East Speedway Boulevard. I almost said the old address again. Woo! We are all together now. All together now. So we are at 6224 East Speedway Boulevard, right here in Tucson, right next to Bookman's. If you know, you know how awesome Bookman's is. If you like books or really anything, puzzles, guitars, antique mandolins from Martin for thousands of dollars, rare and old, very old first editions of things, this is your place. Bookman's is awesome. There's a little plug for Bookman's because, gosh, I've been going to Bookman's for, let me see, going on 20, 25 years. Well, more than that because this is like the fourth time I've lived in Arizona. So I've been going there for a very long time. I've seen some Bookman's close and get torn down completely. Boo is right. And then I've seen some open and then close and turn into shishi buildings. And it's getting shishi out there. Oh, I'm getting ready to move to the forest. Who's coming with me? Yeah. Yeah, that's all I want to hear every day is this. Yeah, crickets. Crickets. All right. If you want to get certified, come on down. I'll give you a little list here. Get on over to tumbleweedshealthcenter.com. Check out the certification section. I got to get this little blurb here changed to 269. And if you want to know what you can get certified for in this great state, and guess what? We offer telemedicine. You don't even have to come into the shop. You can just sit on your cozy couch like I am in my jammies and my pipe now and my slippers with reindeer on them. Couldn't help it. They were $4 at Walgreens. Yep, I did it. But they're not bad. So if you just want to hang out, chill out in your own home, in your own facility, or you can't leave, don't want to leave, don't worry about it. We got you. All right. This one condition right here, PTSD. Uh-oh. Here come the besties. I got to just options. We're going to mute for 1 hour. Okay. Because otherwise, and I don't even know exactly what that means because you're probably going to still hear them somehow. I don't know how. Anyway, we're going to try it. Hi, besties. Plans for the day right now. Radio show. All right. So for this condition, PTSD, you have to have current medical records. You have to. Not even an option. You can't. And it has to be done every year. That's just the state of Arizona's thing. If you're going to say you have PTSD, which a lot of people do have, then just go once a year and have your doctor diagnose it and you're good to go. Cancer, glaucoma, AIDS, those you will most likely have seen a doctor if those are, diagnoses that you have, conditions you have. Chronic pain covers, like we say, a whole host of conditions from migraines to IBS to menstrual cramps, leg cramps, fibromyalgia, DDD, arthritis, all the arthritises. There's so many. And that's Mama Chris calling. I told her one of these days I'm just going to stick her on air. So chronic pain will cover a lot of conditions. Severe nausea, seizures, including epilepsy, HIV, Hep C, ALS, Crohn's disease, agitation of Alzheimer's, dementia, and the 29 different types in between, cachexia, wasting syndrome, severe and persistent muscle spasms, including multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, tremors, things like that. You can get your card for things like autism, Asperger's, Tourette's, even Parkinson's, things that aren't on the list. But if you're getting treated for something and it's causing something on the list, because a lot of things cause nausea, pain, headaches, even seizures, even muscle spasms. They can be caused by treatments of a lot of different things. So you can get your card. All right.
If you suffer from one of these medical conditions and have been diagnosed by an Arizona licensed physician, medical cannabis may help relieve your symptoms. Tumbleweeds Health Center is Arizona's premier cannabis certification, health, and education center. Our primary focus is to help the patients of Arizona obtain their medical marijuana card and educate everyone about medical cannabis. With current medical records, approval is a simple process. Contact Tumbleweeds Health Center to see if you qualify for your Arizona medical marijuana card.
Are chronic conditions holding you back from a happy, healthy life? Get on the right track with Tumbleweeds Health Center. Our CBD products are formulated to fit your health lifestyle.
I would definitely say that CBD has changed my life. I mean, I don't worry about my dog anymore, and I don't worry about sleeping anymore.
Tumbleweeds Health Center, voted #1 health center in Tucson, has created a proprietary number of CBD blends, each designed to promote health and well-being. Let Tumbleweeds Health Center show you how CBD products might help you improve your life the natural way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nope. Yeah. Let us show you how. Well, come on down. Oh, see, I knew it. This is, let's see. Let's show some more options. I can't mute for 1 hour. All right. Bam. Okay, let's see if that works. I don't know. I tried to mute it on my phone for an hour. I even turned silence my phone. Stuff's still coming through the computer. Oh boy. Oh, you know what? As part of today, I was just going to go rant and rave. I was going to sound like my dad. Kids these days. But this is a really funny um, comedian. And let me see if I can find it, because I actually sent it to myself so that I could play it. And I don't know. I wonder if Facebook is going to let me do this. I don't know if they're going to let me do this sometimes. I don't think that's it. Oh, dang it. I don't think it worked. Well, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. That's just lame. I don't think this is it. No, that's not it, but that's really funny too. And Thich Nhat Hanh is really great, but it didn't send. Oh man, that stinks. All right, just a funny guy talking about how back in the day, I mean, he had to have been 10 years older than I am, at least 15 years older, which puts him at 65, 70. There you go, do the math. And he's talking about the fact that back when we all had phones and the phone rang, we're in the house, right? And no one wanted to answer the phone. No, there was one phone, it was hanging on a wall somewhere, and no one wanted to answer it. In fact, no one wanted to answer it so much so that we would like draw straws or wrestle each other or beat each other up or hide or just do anything to get out of answering the dang phone. Because like this guy said, you were interrupting barbecues and movies and hanging out time and things that we were doing with our families and our friends that we just didn't want to be interrupted by. And he's like, and now you can't even, like, any phone rings and everyone's like, ah, and they all were freaking out trying to get to the phone. Anyway, it was really funny, especially if you're my age. I'll have to find the guy and play it, but I don't think it was going to play anyway, because it just does that. All right, so come get your card. We are open mostly 7 days a week, except that we're not there today or tomorrow because Christmas. And we're just giving everybody a day off. And so yeah. So there's that. So don't come down today or tomorrow. But if you want to email thctucson@gmail.com, you can leave us a message at 520-838-4430. And you can actually shop online at thegoodleafshop.com and get your hemp and CBD products. So we had rain last night. Who all had rain last night? I hope Santa's got some windshield wipers, because we got a lot of rain last night. I woke up and I walked by the bedroom window and I was like, I smell rain. You can really smell the rain here. In fact, I'll look that up. But there is actually something. It is an actual word, the smell of the rain in the desert. And you can look it up. But let's see here. You know what? There is some big news. We should read about some big news. Let's see who has it. We'll just go with Cannabis Business Times, because they tend to get right to the point. The site will load in 10 seconds. All right. Well, we all heard about the executive order to, oh yeah, here we go. Oh no, That's not it. Wow. Typical dispensary to save $268,000 annually under the Schedule 3 reclassification. All right. Okay, here it is. There we go. Trump signs order to reclassify cannabis to Schedule 3. The president issued the executive order December 18th, calling on his attorney general to reclassify cannabis to a lower schedule. Let's see here. And there he is with doctors in their white coats and him signing. All right. The cannabis industry will forever remember this day by Tony Lang. President Donald Trump issued an executive order on December 18th, directing his administration to loosen restrictions on cannabis by reclassifying the plant to Schedule 3 under the Controlled Substances Act, CSA. Goodbye, Section 280E tax burdens. Hello, currently accepted medical use. There you go. Quote, this is a big day and really for many reasons, Trump said during Thursday's signing ceremony. Today, I'm pleased to announce that I will be signing an executive order to reschedule marijuana from a Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 controlled substance with legitimate medical uses. For decades, this action has been requested by American patients suffering from extreme pain, incurable diseases, aggressive cancers, seizure disorders, neurological problems, and more. The order instructs the Department of Justice, the DOJ, through U.S. Attorney General Pamela Bondi to expedite completion of the process for a final rule to remove cannabis from Schedule 1, where it's been listed alongside heroin, LSD, and ecstasy as drugs with the highest potential for abuse since former President Richard Nixon signed the CSA into laws more than 50 years ago. While this monumental decision from the White House won't decriminalize cannabis, the reform from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 goes a long way toward further normalizing the plant, especially with the federal government recognizing its medicinal value through removing it from Schedule 1. Quote, today's historic announcement reclassifying cannabis to Schedule 3 marks a pivotal moment that recognizes there are commonly accepted medical uses for cannabis, finally allowing America's next great homegrown industry to reach its full potential by serving patients, creating jobs, unlocking economic growth, and reversing decades of harmful prohibitionist policies. Verano founder and CEO George Arcos said in a statement provided to Cannabis Business Times, Verano is one of the largest multi-state operators in the United States. Although a Schedule 3 cannabis listing itself won't legalize medical cannabis, Trump's orders provides that reclassification will allow research to study, quote, incorporate real-world evidence and models that can assess the health outcomes of medical marijuana and legal CBD products while focusing on long-term health effects in vulnerable populations like adolescents and young adults, quote. Cannabis industry stakeholders have debated whether a Schedule 3 listing would streamline the approval process for scientists and researchers hoping to conduct clinical trials, and whether it would motivate the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to approve more cannabinoid-based medicines. But Trump made his intentions clear: to remove barriers to medical cannabis research. Quote, this reclassification order will make it easier to conduct marijuana-related medical research, allowing us to study benefits, potential dangers, and future treatments, he said. It's going to have a tremendously positive impact, I believe. Quote, one of the most impactful effects to reclassifying the plant to Schedule 3 is allowing state-sanctioned cannabis businesses to start deducting their ordinary business expenses, such as payroll, rent, and utilities from their federal taxes. Most American companies only have to pay taxes primarily on their profits, but businesses that deal in Schedule 1 or 2 substances face tax deduction barriers on their operating expenses under Section 280E of the Internal Revenue Code. This tax provision has significantly hindered growth for plant-touching cannabis businesses. For the average cannabis dispensary in the United States, a Schedule III listing means $268,000 in tax savings a year and as much as $805,000 in annual savings for stores in higher volume states, according to industry data and analytics provider Headset, which modeled these estimates for the median store in 24 states, state markets, 2,176 stores, under the benchmark assumptions that a typical retailer's operating expenses are 35% of sales and taxed at a 21% federal rate. On the consumer side, Trump's order also directs the White House Deputy Chief of Staff, Legislative, Political, and Public Affairs to work with Congress to find a regulatory pathway that ensures Americans have safe access to non-intoxicating full-spectrum CBD products, including those derived from hemp. More specifically, the order directs the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, the HHS, to help improve safe access to hemp-derived cannabinoid products through developing research, utilizing real-world evidence, and informing, quote, standards of care, quote. A federal agency operating within the HHS, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, the CMS, through Administrator Mohammed Oz, is expected to adopt a new policy allowing doctors to recommend CBD products to older Americans as an alternative treatment and to allow their medical coverage to pay for it. This aligns with the video Trump shared in September from the Commonwealth Project advocating for CBD to be integrated into the U.S. healthcare system for those 65 and older. Okay, but anyone 64 and younger, you just can't use it. You're all screwed. Lame. Oz said at the signing ceremony that Medicare coverage, maybe it's just for coverage. Well, either way, it should cover. Never mind. You know how I feel. It's a plant. Everyone should have it. That Medicare coverage for CBD products could come as soon as April. Medicare covers more than 68 million Americans, he said. Well, but let's get AARP on board, and then we can start with quote unquote seniors at what is it? Would they consider what, 50? I'll take the discounts. Yeah, bring it. You want to call me a senior for some discounts? I'll do it. I got some raise, baby. Quote, today our innovation center at CMS is announcing a new model and additional actions to give seniors access to cannabinoids. These are CBDs. They're not addictive, which many are already using to manage pain. Oz said there's some clinical evidence that's showing that CBDs provide a relief from common conditions that affect Americans, including cancer symptoms and chronic pain, and a slew of other problems that affect disproportionately seniors and our veterans. And 6 in 10 people who use the CBDs report that they improve their pain. While some news reports speculated that the executive order would urge Congress to pass banking legislation for the cannabis industry and or provide clemency for certain individuals with minor nonviolent cannabis offenses, those items were not included. The underlying directive, however, follows through on Trump's campaign promise in late 2024 when he said he would, quote, focus on research to unlock the medical uses of marijuana to a Schedule III drug. Trump also said in 2024 that he'd work with Congress to pass a safe banking bill and support criminal justice reform. Quote, I believe it is time to end needless arrests and incarcerations of adults for small amounts of marijuana for personal use. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who has publicly supported cannabis reform, applauded Trump for living up to his campaign promise to stand behind rescheduling. 5 administrations have promised to act on this issue, Kennedy said. The Biden administration promised to do this, and the proposal began during the Biden administration. It got mired down in the chaos and inertia and disorganization. Trump's rescheduling decision doesn't just represent a policy shift supported by the majority of Americans, 82% according to Trump. It illustrates a political maneuver that deviates from the current era of cannabis reform being driven primarily by the Democratic Party. For example, all 11 states that legalized adult use cannabis legislatively, as opposed to citizens' initiatives, did so with Democratic majorities in their legislatures. While Joe Biden initiated the current federal cannabis rescheduling process when he directed his administration in October 2022 to, quote, review, quote, how cannabis is scheduled, the former president didn't go as far as to order his executive agencies to actually follow through on an HHS recommendation to reclassify the plant to Schedule 3, despite 252 pages of scientific and medical evidence. Is that going to do? Yep. All right. And there it is. I wish I could copy and paste that, but you can. If you go to Cannabis Business Times, you can read the article and then you can get to the 252 pages of scientific and medical evidence. Instead, Biden stood by as former DEA Administrator Ann Milgram opposed the recommendation and prolonged the rescheduling process by granting an administrative law judge hearing to debate the merits of the Biden's DOJ's proposed rule. Milgram stacked the deck in favor of and colluded with anti-rescheduling parties for the hearing. Pro-cannabis parties argued. Instead of slamming the Schedule 3 proposed rule through the hoop after nearly 70% of 43,000 plus commenters supported it, the Biden administration got blocked at the rim when the administrative law judge overseeing the hearing granted an interlocutory appeal that derailed the process on the eve of Trump taking office in January. The appeal and stay hearing process remain in place today, meaning the Trump administration will have to pick up the pieces from that fiasco following the president's intentions to expedite the process, indicating he's in support of going straight to a final rule. Specifically, the Trump administration would need to either cancel or withdraw the hearing before going straight to a final rule, which would moot the appeal. Attorney Shane Pennington, a partner at Blank Rome, told Cannabis Business Times, representing pro-rescheduling participants. Pennington filed on behalf of his clients, quote, both things need to be done and explained in the right way, but both can certainly be done. He said, while the president cannot unilaterally reschedule cannabis, Trump has made his decision directing Bondi to do so final, something that he's been publicly considering since August. Quote, I've never been inundated by so many people as I have about this particular reclassification, he said Thursday. Well, good. You should get. The stoners have become giant bullies and are pressuring people to just do the right thing. Do it. Working. It muted. The mute worked. All right. You can mute friends. Oh, I love it. You know what else I love? Whoop. Yeah.
Smoke some weed, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm a hunt, looking for a watch out. This is fucking awesome.
It's in my house, like what up? I got some good pop. Pumped up, got some herb from the pop shop. Ice in the fridge, it used to be frosty. My friends like, damn, that's a stone ass donkey. Rolling in hella high, looking like it's dinner time. Eating all my friends as I eat some chili fries. Drinking the snuggie with my girl sitting next to me. Probably showing her how to big gulp full of iced tea. But shit, it was 99 cents. I'll be blazing and smoking, about to go and get some munchies. Then passing up on those cracker jacks, Reese's Pieces are where it's at. Gotta get me some soda pop. Cotton mouth has me creeping up, but can't remember where I put my keys. Yeah, that's what's up. I'ma take your grandpa's ride. I'ma take your grandpa's ride. No, for real. Ask your grandpa, can I take a 65? To Bill cruising to my local Publix. Nothing better than rolling with two super fly chicks that have frozen burritos. I bought frozen burritos. I bought some Ben and Jerry's, and then I bought some Cheetos. Hello, my main man Obama. A couple states have just reformed their laws on marijuana. What you gonna do? Send the feds back? Hell no. The DEAs would be like, they got volcano.
I'm gonna smoke some weed. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm a hunting, looking for a pot shop. This is fucking awesome. I'm gonna smoke some weed. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm a hunting, looking for a pot shop. This is fucking awesome.
What you know about the science of marijuana? What you know about people suffering from glaucoma? They need it, it helps them with their condition. If you don't believe me, then just ask some physicians. Thank your granddad for voting for that guy. Richard Nixon is the president who made the plant illegal, but science is now showing that it's medicine for people, and the private sector's fighting to keep all of that illegal. Alcohol and tobacco, pharmaceutical prisons. I'll take those 4 major lobby groups and fight those motherfuckers. They're making money day and night, all those motherfuckers, and bribing Congress out of sight, all those motherfuckers. They be like, oh, it's immoral and unhealthy. I'm like, how many people are you making wealth? Anti-marijuana lobbies are making all kinds of profits, and they don't want you to stop because of all the special interest. I call that getting swindled and pimp shit. I call that getting tricked by the government. That law's hella old, so it's time to update it, regulate it, and then get it under state control. Peak game, look into my political telescope. Think it's gonna stay like this forever? Not
Hella won't.
Not hella won't. Hey, Obama, stop being a hypocrite. You used to smoke weed, fool.
I'm gonna smoke some weed. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm a hunting, looking for a pot shop. This is fucking awesome. Let's end the war on drugs. It's time to pull the plug. These special interest groups are nothing more than corporate thugs. Let's end the war on weed. The people have agreed. These special interest groups have killed these laws with rivalry. I'm gonna smoke some weed. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm a hunting, looking for a pot shop. This is fucking awesome.
All right, welcome back to Weedsday Wednesday, everybody. All right, how's everybody doing? Day before Christmas. All right. Guess y'all guessed that by now, though, huh? Oh, you know what? Tea is fun in an old teacup. You can pretend you're old-fashioned, though. I don't think they took kindly to slurping back in the day. So I guess we can't slurp it out, huh? Nope, no slurping it out. Maybe we will anyway. All right. Schedule 3, what are your thoughts? I wish I could post these things. I wish I could. God, I got the monkey. Something went wrong. And I can't fix it. So let's see. What are these buttons? Share share screen and just share or end or edit. I don't think you can. Well, anyway, I can't blog right now. Merry Christmas to y'all. Cannabis Kid, Silver Sister, Open Hour, Mary Rocks, Anita Amnesia. Oh, good Lord. Can't even say it. Oh, boy. That's what happens. Yep. I actually get to smoke weed now. It's quite lovely. I know, right? Yay for smoking weed. All right. But I do also take edibles at night, and I slept really good, but for some reason I woke up at like 4 something. Probably excited to open Santa's gifts. I know it's tomorrow. Silver Sister's like, no. Well, you know I get to dive into one. I'm gonna do it. All right. Is there football on Christmas? I think there is, huh? Who's playing, Silver Sister? Come on. Are you there? Are you there? Shout out. Hello. I don't know if she's there. Maybe she's out doing some last minute Christmas shopping. All right. Let's see here. Well, we're going to read about the, we've got a funny little video too, but I did look up, of course, the best stoner gifts of 2025. According to Leafly, these are the 11 best presents that cannabis enthusiasts actually want. If you're shopping for the cannabis enthusiast, your life shouldn't feel like guesswork. I've spent months testing dozens of products across every price range and category to find stoner gifts that combine quality, functionality, and genuine value. These aren't generic pothead gifts gathering dust on a shelf. I tested each product through multiple sessions with various flower types, and I ended up measuring everything from grind consistency to smell containment to daily usability. This curated list represents authentic solutions to real problems cannabis users face every day. No matter if you're searching for personalized weed gifts for stoners, put your weed in it. Maybe for a birthday, a holiday, or just because. These selections help avoid real life frustrations while elevating the entire ritual. From practical cannabis accessories to thoughtful weed gifts, each recommendation solves specific needs that cannabis users experience daily. I'm waiting. Okay. Okay. Overall best grinder. Well, I want a really good electric one. This one's nice that I have. It's okay. But hi kitty. What are you doing? It takes batteries, and I've got some inexpensive batteries, aren't the best, but even with batteries, it's still kind of it's old school. I need a USB one. But this one, the Ludist grinder, best overall stoner gift for daily users. It's premium aerospace grade aluminum, razor sharp diamond cut teeth, slice through the sticky flour without resistance. Matte non-finish prevents resin buildup and scratching. Magnetic airtight seal locks in freshness and aroma. Superior Keef collection, yeah, captures 2 times more trichomes and a care kit included with custom titanium tools. The Ludus grinder transforms grinding from a forgettable chore into a ritual that cannabis enthusiasts actually appreciate. The soft touch matte finish feels premium and grippy, not slippery like polished aluminum, and gives you complete control without hand fatigue during longer prep sessions. The weight distribution sits perfectly in your palm, making every rotation effortless. Wow, they make grinding weed sound sexy. All right. Wow, there's a well, he's really going into this. The razor sharp diamond cut teeth slice through even the stickiest flour without resistance, creating a fluffy, consistent grind that enhances both flavor and burn quality. Very important. The precision engineered threading never catches or strips, opening smoothly every single time without the frustration common in cheaper grinders. The magnetic airtight seal eliminates that annoying wiggle and keeps your flour fresh between sessions. All right. What separates this grinder is the superior Keef collection system. The dual screen design collects significantly more trichomes than standard single screen grinders, building up a substantial Keef stash faster for those special occasions when you want extra potency. Like for me, every single time. Am I right? Oh. Why I chose this? The Ludus grinder solves the 3 biggest frustrations cannabis users face: inconsistent grind quality, stuck threading, and wasted keef. The matte non-stick finish means you'll never scrape resin buildup again, while the precision mesh captures trichomes the standard grinders let slip through. After testing 30 plus grinders with California's stickiest strains, this one consistently delivered the fluffiest, most even grind without jamming or requiring excessive force. For gift givers, it hits that sweet spot between premium quality and reasonable pricing, making it one of the best gifts for stoners who value performance. Hey, what's going on out there? We got some kitties happening out there. Oh, and the included care kit provides everything needed for maintenance-free operation, custom titanium scrapers, ooh, that's nice, and cleaning tools. Ensure your gift recipient gets the most from their grinder without purchasing additional accessories. The thoughtful design extends to small details like the knurled grip pattern that works even with slightly sticky fingers. Oh, that's a nice looking kit. See, dang it. Wow. Oh my gosh, this guy's going on. I mean, I could talk another 5 minutes about this one. Let's see if he's got a second best grinder. Ooh, showing the Keef. That's nice. And then he's got a stash box up for trade here. He likes Ludist, the company, Ludist. That seems to be a company he prefers. This is a really nice, discreet stash box, but couldn't fit too much in it. Oh, well, 10 inch. Well, this is kind of 10 inches by 6 by 4. So that's pretty good, actually. It's not bad. Fits pieces up to 7 inches long. All right. 4 inches. That is actually a good size stash box. I take that back. Now that you say it, it looks like one of those bento lunch boxes. All right. Let's see what else we got. Childproof designs, fits pieces up to 7 inches. Oak wood or ash wood. Ooh, that's pretty. Either wood is really pretty. Airtight, smell-proof seal. Dedicated slots for your grinder, your vapes, and rolling papers. Spacious enough to separate sativa and indica flowers. All right, let's see what else they like here. A houseplant ceramic ashtray set. That's interesting. Best design forward smoking accessory. 2 ashtrays created by Seth Rogen's houseplant brand. Seth Rogen's houseplant brand brought legitimate design credibility to cannabis accessories, and this ashtray set exemplifies that philosophy. It really kind of looks like a ceramic hippie pot. The high-fire ceramic construction feels substantial and refined, featuring clean lines and neutral tones that work with any home's aesthetic. These aren't novelty items you hide when company arrives. In fact, they're conversation pieces that happen to serve a practical function, making them excellent gifts for weed lovers who appreciate design. Yeah, it basically looks like, I'm not going to lie, it looks like a sake holder. And I don't, it doesn't even look like an ashtray at all. Just kind of, maybe a sake holder with a joint holder. I don't know. It's pretty. They like the neutral glaze. It represents the shift toward cannabis accessory that elevates rather than diminishes home aesthetics. So basically, they liked the bougie effect. Bougie. What is going on the front porch out there? They're either playing in the little things I set up, or they've got something out there. Oh, it's always scary with cats, especially when there's so many of them. What are you doing out there, guys? Hopefully I think they're playing. They are. That's good. That's what that thing is for. I bought a kid's tunnel that they can run around in and just, yeah. But it's scary because you never know if kitty cats are gonna like attack something at any given time. It's quite scary. All right. Oh, PAX 3 vaporizer, which you can get at the Good Leaf shop. I don't know if it's online, but we'll have to put it up there. You can come down to 6224 East Speedway Boulevard when we're back open again, which will be Friday. We'll be open Friday. You can come down and check out the PAX. Pretty. Packs 3. All right. They like that one. Oh, here's another Ludist gift. Ludist, but is a stash jar. They're liking these neutral tones. They're liking he's got a stash jar, stash box, and some grinders on the table there, all from Ludist. Here's a bubbler pipe, best smooth hitting portable pipe. I wonder, it looks, it's, yeah, the design is minimalist, modern aesthetic, which means it looks like a teeny tiny little, it looks like a little, kind of like a little coffee pot. Yeah, for reals. It's cute. Water filtration, porcelain glass, resists thermal shock, a stable base, prevents tipping. There you go. It's a portable hand pipe with the smooth hitting benefits of a water pipe. And yeah, the guy, whoever this is, or if this is the guy doing this, he's got very bougie taste. You should see the little cute little wood, like it's probably like Brazilian wood or something. Tiny little table. He's got his joint and his grinder on. All right, he likes the Ludus rolling tray. I bet you anything. Yep, he's got a sponsorship. All right, raw black rolling papers. I'd like to see those. He likes the Levo 2 infusion machine. That's interesting. The best kitchen gadget for edible enthusiasts. That's upgraded. Levo's upgraded. I've got one in my living room right now, or my dining room. Sorry, if you call that. Yeah, I would call that dining room. Large black smell-proof bags. He likes those. And he said the Ludus grinder might be your best stoner gift. So there you have it. Selecting the right cannabis gift requires understanding the recipient's consumption habits and lifestyle. This guide helps you match products to specific needs. So dang it, I wish I could post this, but it's Leafly. You can find it. Very. Leafly took me to meet Ludus. That's why it's an all Ludus thing. Never mind. God, boy, what was I smoking this morning? All right, let's get on over to tumbleweedshealthcenter.com. And we're going to play some of my fun videos that I like during the Christmas time. We don't get to play all of John Oliver because that's a long one. But we'll play a Saturday Night Live sketch because it's fun. And then we'll head on out to Christmas. Woo!
Hey, may I help you?
Yeah, this is kind of neat. What is it?
Oh, it's from New Guinea. It's a ceremonial spirit box.
Wow, that's cool. What do you do with it?
You put your weed in there.
Oh, thank you.
This is neat. Is this from South America?
You bet. That's a Yanomamo ancestor idol from Brazil. It's carved from deer bone. They only make one every 7 years. It's really rare.
What do you use it for?
You put your weed in here.
Okay.
No problem. Where's this from? Oh, it's from Borneo. It's for a Sulawesi puberty ritual. It symbolizes the journey into adulthood.
Really?
Yeah, and you put your weed in here.
So this has actually been used in puberty rituals?
Yeah, and you put your weed in there.
Thanks.
No problem.
Hey, excuse me.
Oh, this is great. You put your weed in here.
Right.
Awesome.
Actually, looking for a gift for my mother. Is there anything in here that doesn't involve me?
Well, you can get her this. It's a Senegalese talking drum. Only the head shame in the Senegal is allowed to use it.
Wow, that'd be great. She might like something like that.
You know what I'd do if I bought it? I'd put my weed in there.
Yeah.
Right in there. Oh, wait. I got something else.
Ah,
This is a Javanese rain stick. Yeah, it's for a fertility dance. You can put it in your apartment and hang a plant from it.
That'd be cool. She has a lot of plants. That might be good.
You sure she doesn't like weed?
Yeah, pretty sure.
It's too bad because it goes right in here. This far on the screws.
All right.
It's really great.
Hey, is that your Volkswagen van parked out front?
Look, man, there's nothing in here that you can put weed into.
I just want to tell you left your lights on. I turned them off for you.
Okay, maybe there's some things in here that you could put tobacco into, or incense or spices into, but definitely not weed.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, I guess if this opened up, you could put weed in it, but I can't get it open. It's not like there's weed in there.
What is this?
Weed.
You're under arrest.
All right, but don't bother checking the store because there's no weed in that, there's no weed in that, and there's no weed in that.
Well, you can talk about it down at the station.
Don't bother checking the back of the store. No weed.
Old school Saturday Night Live. That's awesome. There it is. I love that music. That's old school. Whee! All right. Well, let's see. All right, kids. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And we will see you for the new year, for sure. All right. Almost. Be good. Remember, buy your dealer something for Christmas. And as always, be smart, be safe, and educate. Come on down to Tumbleweeds Health Center in the Good Leaf at 6224 East Speedway Boulevard. Check out tumbleweedshealthcenter.com and thegoodleafshop.com. Woo! Merry Christmas, everybody. Woo!